Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. The work of the week is done, and it's time for this gentleman to play. I've had a very busy week, so I am looking forward to sitting down and doing a bit of playing, because I haven't had the opportunity yet. So yes, today we are playing the quite frankly wonderful Zoo Tycoon. I have someone in the chat window singing along to the theme tune, which is quite acceptable. This theme tune will get in your head and you will sing it forevermore. Yes, so Zoo Tycoon then. I bet you can't guess what it is. Yeah, it's a zoo management game. There, that was simple, wasn't it? This is one of my... I have to say, I think this is one of my all-time favourite games. But technically, it's not a sort of brilliant, innovative game, but I spent so long playing this as a child that I just have a great fondness for it. It's one of those ones, you know, that you play, it's not even really necessarily any good. But I always enjoyed this one, and I continue to do so, and I managed to get my old copy of it working on this machine, so I thought, why not take this for today? So, what we are going to do is we are going to play a free-form game. Now, I have to confess that I usually cheat and give myself a load of money in the first place. I'm not going to do that. So, yes. So, here we are. What we have here is a massive patch of land. I've gone for a large map because I like trying to to fill it. So we have all of this land, and there's a heck of a lot of it to fill. So I'm playing this. This is the complete collection edition, which has both of the expansion packs, as you might expect, and the expansion packs were, of course, for this Marine Mania, which was a sort of SeaWorlds-esque thing, which is wonderful, and Dinosaur Digs, which was mostly irritating Dinosaur Digs because the dinosaurs never behaved themselves. But yeah, so those are the two expansions. So we get more animals unlocked. We start with this sort of small selection here of a variety of sort of animals, and then we get more unlocked as we go on. And we can research them as well. We can also research. You can put research into conservation things, which get you more as well. So we have a zoo. We're going to fill it. What are we going to have? Well, we'll start with something, because we're only small. We'll start with something a little more. I mean, lions are always popular, aren't they? Yeah, we'll have some lions. There we go. That's what we do. Let me just check how much people have been charged. So far, people have been charged 22 quid, well, $22 to come into this zoo, which at the moment, quite frankly, is a bloody rip-off. Right, I'm just going to flick through the menu, so I've only got zoo things highlighted for now. We are going to start. We're going to start with an iron bar fence because we're putting lions in, and I've got a terrible feeling they might break out the chain link. So there we go. This is going to be the Lions of Chiswick, because that's where you find lions. So this is the Lions of Chiswick exhibit. Now, we can see that lions here on the savannah, if you didn't know that already. If you didn't know that already, well, I'll probably go back to school for a bit, because you might need more education. That being said, I have had several discussions with people recently on exactly what constitutes common knowledge, because apparently some of the things that I consider are common knowledge really aren't. But yes, we had a lecture the other day by Dr. David Starkey, and he was talking about... Oh, don't complain. He was talking... he did some Latin pronunciation jokes, and they were brilliant. Yeah, you see, it's the wild life of a trainee lawyer, this. The lions are there. We've given them a house at the moment. We've given them some little concrete shelters. Because I haven't got a cave later. As soon as I can put something more aesthetically pleasing, I will. I am going to see what the lions would like, because I think they would like more stuff. So there's too much savanna grass. Well, we can correct that. I always work on the principle it's probably better to put too much than too little. Oh, here we go. So they're nearly happy now. We need a bit of sand. And a bit of water as well, which seems fair. Even lions like to drink. to excess usually. Still too much savanna grass, so I'm just going to put a little bit more water down because they won't complain about that. There we go. Right, we need more foliage, more rocks, and we would like a toy. Savannah animals are really easy because you can put down pretty much any tree and they like it. He said, placing down one they didn't like, that one they like, and the Senegal date palm I think they should like. More rocks, oh no, more foliage as well. We'll put down a few more of those because they look like the sort of thing you find on safari. Not that I've actually ever been on safari, but the principle is the same, I'm sure. God, how much foliage do you want? You want the savannah, not the bloody jungle. Fine, you just can have a load of these. Oh, I've got guests. Yes, we have guests. They're visiting. There's visitors. We're going to put down a termite mound so that they can get bitten to buggery every time they sit down. A couple more rocks in there. They want more rocks. They just like it. They're bloody fussy. I'm sure they were never used to be this fussy. Used to be able to just plonk down 2 or 3 things. Right, we'll put them a lion rock there, so we'll put them a couple of those in so they've got something to sit on and jump over the fence at guests at. Okay. That was expensive. That was more expensive than I was expecting, to be honest. So we better hire a zookeeper, otherwise they'll get. Apparently they need to eat and things like that, which is so. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. The grass is. I mean, look, it's perfectly manicured. This grass. I mean, you don't see that just anywhere. I mean, you see it in most places, but not just anywhere. So, alright, I'm just going to flip the world around and hope that doesn't crash it, which it would. We're going to build some more paths. Unfortunately, I haven't unlocked the path that they've given me, which is a shame, so it means we're going to be a bit mismatched for a while, but I'm sure we'll live. Right, let's just square that off, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have some more exhibits here. I think I'll probably get 4 of them in there, I should think. And then we'll have a nice little sort of rest and relaxation area, I think, in this little patch here, so that the guests have got something to do other than look at animals. So, right, what are we going to have next? Oh, Lion 2 has given birth. Yeah, the lions in this are absolutely prodigious breeders, to a very annoying degree, to be quite honest. Right, what are we going to have? What do we fancy? Chimps, maybe? Or what else could we? Oh, we could have some fish, I suppose, couldn't we? We could have some sharks or something. We'll have some wild horses. There we go, and then we'll be able to legitimately say things like, "Oh, they're wild horses. Couldn't drag it from me and whatnot." Right, we're gonna have the wild horses in this big one over here. So this is going to be. Aha, we're back. We are back. Right, yeah. Sorry about that. Might happen a few times. Some of these old games it doesn't seem to like as much as the new ones. So yes, so they want more horses. They always want more rocks, more shelters, more horses. They want basically. So we're going to flip through. We're just going to plonk down a few medium rocks. Oh, in fact, that's it. They're happy with rocks now. Right, shelters. These ones are going to want a stable, I think. There's their horses. More animals of the same type. Well, we'll put in another gentleman horse, and then they can deal with that problem themselves. So there we go. Well, we're getting a nice little thing going here. We're still losing money, so I'm going to put down a few things for my guests because they get. So yeah, no, as I was saying, they did a sequel, and then there was a sequel on the Xbox One, I think, very recently, which I have not played, but I am completely willing to dismiss as bloody awful, even having not played it, because I did see a few pictures and whatnot. So I am going to make the cardinal sin there of dismissing that as bloody awful, because I expect it was. Okay, well we haven't actually got much we can build at the moment with regards to guests, so I'm just going to put a couple of things down sort of temporarily. So we'll have a toilet with a drinks machine next to it and a snack machine. Oh, we better have a gift shop by the entrance as well, hadn't we? Just because we want to screw them for every penny they've got. So yeah, there's going to be a little gift stand by the entrance. Right. Right, okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to fill this little area with all these animals, and then we're going to have some fishies, little fishies, or sharks or something like that anyway. So, how's my zookeeper doing? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. He's going... I don't know why they look sort of like a scout. I don't know why they look like Boy Scouts, the zookeepers. But dib to them. Monitoring the zoo, so everything is going well. No one's dead. There's 2 more lions, and they're going to start complaining about not enough shelters, not enough toys. For the time being, I'm going to ignore it because they're not all that unhappy about it, and they can spend the money better at getting new things. Foliage rocks, shelters. Now, chimpanzees you have to be careful with, because if you put the trees too near the edge of the... oh, they don't like mangrove trees. If you put the trees too near the edge of the exhibit, they climb up them and kind of jump out, which is not useful when you're trying to contain animals. So I might... Oh, they don't like this. That's strange. You like bushes. Yeah, you like bushes. We'll put a few of those in. Rainforest stump. I think I saw a man with one of those once. Had a nasty accident in Burma. More rocks, more fur. Yeah, they just want trees basically, which is kind of alright. I suppose they're living in the jungle. So I'm just going to put a little durian forest there with some giant ficus trees scattered around. That one there might be a bit close to the wall, but we'll see. If we have a notice about an escape, then we shall be careful. Right, they'll be having more rocks, shelters, and toys. Have I? Yes, I've unlocked some specific rainforest rocks now, so we're going to have a mossy rock. Shelters again. This is going to be. Oh, we have new shelters. Do they like lean-tos? No. Yeah, it was always a guessing game. Yeah, they like those ones. They like the sort of wooden houses. And they want play things, whatever these are, toys. That's the one. So we'll put them a little couple of climbing frames in there, and much like toddlers, we'll leave them to get on with it until social services come round and ask you why you're not supervising your toddler adequately. I don't have a toddler, but yeah. I can't remember when this game came out. I will look it up while I'm just waiting to get some cash in, because our cash flow is plummeting. I don't know how there was a financial thing. Yeah, here we go. Income expenditure. Yeah, we're not done so well so far on the old cash. So I'll finish filling this little bit and then I'll let it go. But my phone reliably informs me that this game was brought out in it was 2001. Yes, October the 17th, 2001. Apparently. Which was a very good year if you cast your minds back to games, I'm sure. Ooh, we have litter problems. My goodness, we have litter problems. I wish people weren't so messy. Right, so we better get a maintenance worker in to go and do some sweeping, I think. Stop just looking at... Oh, we've got a baby horse. Where's the baby horse? A foal. Sorry, let's get professional about this, Stephen. There it is. I can see. Little thing. So, yeah. Yeah, the cheat way to get cash in this, there's a sort of two-way thing. You have to press Shift and 4, I think it is. But it makes your fences deteriorate, so all your animals escape. Now, that's not too bad in and of itself, but when you've got dinosaurs and things, it becomes terrible. Oh, yeah, we've got more baby lions, I think. Yeah, the lions are revolting. No, they're breeding, that's the one. Revoltingly breeding. Right, we need something that's lonely for this one, so it'll be a moose or something. Papy? Yeah, moose. A papy moose. That's what we're going to have. It's like a pamplemousse, but it's less French. Yeah, mooses are essentially solitary animals. You watch. I'll put 2 of them in, and they'll breed like no man's business, because they're just like that. So, too much grass, not enough. Oh yeah, because I didn't put didn't do switch arounds. So we want deciduous floor. Right, too much grass. Too much deciduous, not enough fresh water. Grass. What else do you want? Coniferous floor. Yeah, all the forest animals like a bit of both. They're sort of bisexual when it comes to flooring, which is a phrase I never thought I'd say, but yeah. More foliage to dump down some relevant trees. Trembling aspens. I've always liked trembling aspens. I've always wanted to ask them why they're so worried. But snowball, bonsai. A little bonsai tree in there. Yeah, go on. And a deciduous. Oh no, they don't like deciduous bushes. What about snowball trees? Yeah, they like those. And ginkgo trees. Not naturally native to the moose's environment. Yeah, this is after this. I mean, this was sort of the same time as some of the early Roller Coaster Tycoon games. It was a bit before them, I think. You see, I never really did. Until very recently, I didn't really do the Roller Coaster Tycoon and things like that, which I realised basically is a travesty against all that is good in the world. But no, I didn't really do those. I did this instead. All guests are happy with my zoo, which is better than I am, so that's good. Yeah, no, I didn't really do those sort of games, but I did. I have got into them more recently. I have done. My God, where's my maintenance work? He's not doing a very good job. Oh my God. There is a button to find him, but I'm stubborn, so I'm just going to look for him and then scold him mercilessly. There he is. What are you doing? Yeah, go and sweep trash. You go sweep that trash. Oh, we might have some. No, we've still not got any buildings to. Could have a photo booth. Oh no, we have got drink stands and things now. Right, okay. Well, to make us a little bit more profit. Yes, I want to sell you. Yes, I want to sell you. I'm gonna have a little stall here when that line moves. I hope you notice I'm complying with all relevant hygiene laws by putting them right next to the toilets, which, as I recall, is the standard default position for food stalls in zoos. It has been a very long time since I've been to a zoo. I don't know when the last. Trying to think where the last zoo I've been to. Probably the one at Douai-la-Fontaine in the Loire, which is a very nice little zoo. It's underground. A lot of it. It's in a cave system. It's a little troglodytic zoo. I saw a bird earlier. Of the flapping. Yeah, no, I saw a little bird. It was tiny, this thing. I don't know what it was, because I'm usually fairly hot on the old bird identification numbers, but no, I have no idea what this little thing was. But it was a little tiny fluttery thing. It was wonderful. It was sort of. I was going to say it was hummingbird size. It was probably a bit bigger than that, but I would have had it as a gold crest or something. But it didn't have the right shape, really, the right jizz, as they call it. So yeah, not really sure what that was. If I see it again, I shall be sure to capture it and pin it to a board and send it to the Natural History Museum for them to identify. Which certainly used to be the deep. That is the reason and the rhyme. Right, we have the same path that we have. They've given us the. Oh no, they haven't. It's a cobblestone path. Right, I'm replacing all the paths. Sod it. That's happening. So I have vague OCD about some things, and paths in my zoos is definitely one of them. My colleagues on my I've just filled the lions with path. No, they don't like that. Yeah, my colleagues on the course are really irritating because they've worked out that if they turn a plug socket on in the room and then sit there looking smug, they know it drives me insane until I've found it and turned it on, which is bloody infuriating. Lion 6 can't find any food. Where's that zookeeper? Or we could do the other thing, which is dump a guest in. Oh, the guest is going to run away and have a bit of a swim. Yeah, sometimes they will attack, and the animals will attack guests if you drop them in there. Not always, but it's quite fun when it happens. In fact, we'll have something next. We'll have a fishy thing, because they do attack fairly frequently. So, what fishy things have we got then? Right. Guests seem to be happy. That's wonderful. Right. Great. Whale shark, hammerhead shark, tigerhead shark. Tigerhead shark, tiger shark. Now, sharks like living in groups. Oh, we've got a baby chimpanzee. That's lovely. Sharks like living with other sharks. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a sort of big-ish tank, and then we'll have a bit of a sort of shark world. I have to be careful how I build it around here because I won't build it on that side then. I'm going to try and build it all sort of stylishly curved, I think. Which means I'm going to try. Oh, it won't let me do it there. Okay, no, that's alright then. I won't do it stylishly curved at all. Yeah, no, I'm going to use this black bar tank stuff because I quite like it. It looks quite sort of funky. So, we're going to do the one there. This is going to be Shark World. Let's go straight to Shark World. And Shark World for the time being needs to be deeper. So I'm going to make it a bit deeper. And then we're going to put some sharks in. We're going to put 2 tiger sharks. We're going to put in 2 hammerhead sharks. And they will live in perfect harmony, just like Stevie Wonder sang. More foliage, more rocks, more shelters. Now the advantage, of course... Oh, I don't have any shelters they can have. Right, let me see what research we have that might help me with that. None. Right, okay, they're going to have to be shelterless for the time being, so they're going to complain, but tough, frankly. More foliage. What do each of them like? Because they have a sort of specialised thing they like. Seagrass and feather duster worms. So have I got either of those? Yes, I have both of them, in fact. So, you know, plonk a bit of seagrass down there, plonk a bit of feather duster worms. You'll note how careful I am in my placements of things. Guests are very happy with my zoo. This is wonderful. Right, we're going to put a lot of bits down for variety with red gorgon and brittle sea star. I thought sharks like that. Barnacles, I'm sure they like barnacles. Everyone likes barnacles. Like Dickens, no, not Dickens, the other one. Darwin. My God. More rocks, they want rocks. We're in a large ocean floor rock. Oh, more baby chimpanzees. Fantastic. That's just what we need. Yeah, this is the problem. The animals breed so prodigiously that very shortly their exhibits are usually full and they don't like it, so you have to sell them. Or just dump a bear in with them until... But I think that's frowned upon in the actual zooing community. So if you are a zookeeper and you're watching this, please don't listen to my advice on just dumping a bear in with the chimpanzees if they get to a bit too breeding happy. More rocks, of course you want more rocks. They're very demanding with regard to rocks. Okay. Oh, hang on, we had another. Bloody hell. Okay, well, on the one hand, the fact that I have a lot of rubbish suggests I have a lot of guests, which is kind of good, but also suggests that my staff aren't doing their jobs, so might be sacked. Lion 1 is hungry. No, I don't want to look at lions. Lions are dicks. We don't need to deal with lions. Right, I'm trying to leave a space over here. This little space I'm leaving for the shelter when I get that, because the shelters are quite big. Ooh, silver plaque award for excellence in exhibit design. For displaying at least one animal in a highly suitable exhibit. How wonderful. Not enough shelters. Right, okay, so they're happy-ish for now. Now, if I click on the tiger sharks... Oh my god, no, I've managed to get it perfect for both of them. That's rare. There's another, I think it's, are they white tip ocean reefs or something you can get later? There's another type of shark you can put in with those lot. And it always throws it out because they decide that they don't want quite the same amount of stuff. But I've managed to, if I'm going to have those, I'll have them in a separate one. So yeah, we have a little, there's Shark World. I'll just lower the base of it so that people can see. And of course I'll have to put the base up again then. Right, we were going to try and kill a guest, weren't we? That's a little girl. I don't feel right killing a little girl. I don't like that woman's t-shirt. So we're going to drop her in. Right, so yes, this tiger shark, you see, I think has noticed, in fact the hammerheads have as well, I think. No, go to that corner and then you'll be eaten more quickly. More quicker. So we need a marine specialist to do the feeding and the zookeeper jobs there. Tiger shark, you can go there and you can eat that lady. Oh, come on, there's 4 of you in there. Bloody hell, whatever happened to Jaws, though? Guests seem to be very happy with you, zoo, apart from this poor woman who I'm tormenting by putting in with the sharks. She's probably not all that happy about it. And if she... Oh, here we go, yeah, this is it. Look, they're going into an attack. No, he's just swimming with her. They're just swimming with dolphins. Fine. Fine, be like that. If you don't want to eat, then you don't want to eat. I was giving you nice, fresh, juicy human. Which is incidentally what I have for dinner tonight. It's a sort of human lasagna thing I have going on. So, oh, hang on, I've started building another tank. I suppose I better have something else fishy, haven't I then? So we shall have something fishy. What else fishy do we want? Oh, but they're quite small. Bowhead whales are probably a bit big at this stage. I don't really have the cash to be building anything massive. Orcas. Oh, I tell you what I could do. I can do some orcas and then I can have a show, and that'll bring in a bit of extra money as well. Because I can put on a marine show then. So I'll make them quite a big tank because they're because I'm going to be exploiting them mercilessly for being orcas. So I'll put that there, and then we shall have a striped scooped glass tank thing for a little bit of a show. So we've got some money coming in from that. Because at the moment we're all right for money, but I've got a feeling it's going to become a problem at some point. So you can go there. I'm just going to load you. So they've got a door in. So whales. That's what we're having. Oh, I've got whales or dolphins. What do we reckon? Whales or dolphins? Dolphins. Well, let's see what show things we've got. Orca stage, advanced trick area. Oh, is that big enough for an advanced trick area? Yeah, it is just about. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of money into funding. So I am doing some research for things, because otherwise. So what do we reckon? Dolphins or whales? What do we think? Answers on a postcard. Very quickly. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I want. I want votes for dolphins or orca whales. Whilst I have a quick swig of my orange juice, which seems to have bits of garlic bread floating in it, which should put me off, but I'm not proud. Well, not very proud anyway. Well, okay, I'm a bit proud. There are lots of tired guests, so they're going to want some seating. Okay, well, they have got a. They're still making a flipping mess. Right, okay, well, I'll give them some benches and some bins. That's what stops mess. Bins. Right, that's what they want. Let's give them some bins. Bins. We have a vote for whales, which would be good. So we've got some of those in. Is there anything else that I can use to make money on this now? Oh, we've got an ice cream stand. Yeah, we'd have one of those. It's the sort of thing people like. Some people like. I'm not an ice cream fan myself, but I understand that some people like it. Oh, right, okay, there's a sort of Mexican theme thing coming up, so I might make a sort of little desert sort of prairie area. You see what I mean about them breeding stupidly, these lions? There's about 450 of them now. I want more shelters and more toys, basically. Right, food. I'm gonna have to hire another zookeeper because it's just too much. Okay, we're gonna go with whales. We're gonna go with orcas. Orcas are more fun because they do attack things as well. So we'll have 2 of those. More rocks, more foliage, and they like seaweed. I'm not going to do the joke, don't worry. So, do they like seagrass? No. Feather duster worms? No. Brittle sea stars? Yeah, they like brittle sea stars, so we'll put a few of those in. I don't like just giving them what you want, you see. I want to make it a bit more colourful and, just what they desire. Oh, yeah, I got a cash reward then. I clicked off it a little too fast to see how much, but a cash reward of some kind, which is always appreciated. Well, not always appreciated. I mean, if you happen to be a monk, I suppose you probably might not appreciate a cash reward. Although, as far as I'm aware, the church doesn't really go about giving out money. It's more about just getting it all in, to be honest. So, we have whales. Oh, for heaven's sake, what is it with the bloody rocks? Yeah, okay, that whale's practicing. He's just spitting all over the place, which is disgusting. Very rude. Like some sort of bloody footballer. Right, that exhibit is well suited. So, what we now need is to set up the show. So, show grandstands. How much? Oh, I've not quite set that up. Oh no, I have set that up perfectly. Wow, makes a difference. Okay, so we're gonna have a few show grandstands, so we can get some peeps in. Yeah, path down there, so they can get into that. And then we are going to have this show. So at the moment they're only doing two things because they need some more equipment, more show products in here. So we're going to start with an advanced trick area, so we can do a bit of that. An orca ball and an orca stage. Yeah, we can fit everything in. That is wonderfully planned. I'm going to say that was definitely a plan. It wasn't, but I'm going to say it is. So we can now play around with this show because we should have. Okay, so there's a few things I need to research here. So we're going to start with a wave to crowd. Basically, you just keep bunging things in until this doesn't go up anymore. So we'll just do a quick. This is sort of how much it pleases the crowd. So, ooh, that tank's gone dirty. Ooh, sea lettuce available. If I keep putting more in, you're still going to keep going up? I'm sure it stops at some point. Okay, well, that's probably enough. We'll put in there. So they wave to crowd to start, and then they do a few little things, and then they wave again. And that's going to happen frequently with orcas, and it's £5.50 to see it. And there's plenty of seats. So I seem to have put a coral formation in the middle of this little bit of grass. Don't know why that's there. Take that away. Yeah, I've been told not to let anyone make document. Moose 2 has given birth. These are the isolationist mooses. No, it's still well suited. That's all right. Chimps are still all right. Horses are still horsing it around. And yeah, I need another maintenance worker. These people don't know how to use bins. Oh, there just seem to be only one bin. That's probably why. Okay, I'm going to put more bins down. They are really stupidly demanding, the people in this game. They don't listen at all. Yeah, even worse than the theme park world ones, because at least they kind of sometimes listen. Right. Okay, so where do we stand? We have a show that should be starting soon as a marine specialist. I've only got one. Have I only got one marine specialist? Yeah, I have. Okay, I'm going to put another marine specialist in just so I've got something, because now I've got this thing. I should be the show. That'll make it popular. I can actually, yeah, and there are other animals you can do shows with. You can do them with otters, great white sharks. I'll do a great white shark show later. Oh god, I hope I haven't deleted that show now. That's right. Nope, still remembered it. That's fine. The bottlenose dolphins, obviously. So presumably they're going to start the show now. No, they're not, because I've just disputed it. So I'm going to put you in there again, and you should do it now. Shark World needs a clean, so hopefully we have someone going there, because that water is now filthy. I'll put you in there, and you can do. They have these little sort of Hoover things that they go around with. So we do have this big long patch of bloody lions. Right, okay, we have this big long thin patch of ground. Sorry, something just beeped at me. I don't know what it is. That's alright. Just do a double check on things. No, things still alright. Right. So yeah, we've got this big long thin patch of ground here. What do we want in that? Do we want more animals? Do we want... I can't really do fish in it. Do we want dinosaurs? I could put some dinosaurs in there, I suppose. What sort of dinosaurs have we got? Let's see. Some of them aren't strictly speaking dinosaurs, but you know. But do we think dinosaurs is a good idea? Yeah, I think a dinosaur-y bit here. So what we're going to want is an electrificated. No, I'm not going to put dinosaurs there, but because if you put a electrified fence right next to a path, the guests are such idiots that they actually electrocute themselves on it. So I won't put one there for now. What I am going to do is do a little area over here, though, just so I've got more guests coming in this direction, so I can try and catch them to do this show with. The show hasn't actually happened yet because the marine specialists are all elsewhere, but they will be here soon, and when they are, yeah, I'll do dinosaurs. In fact, I could do dinosaurs in this little bit to draw them over here, couldn't I? That's probably fair. So, we're going to put another one up there. We're just going to finish this little square, this bit off. I like being able, the guests being able to see the exhibits from all angles. Dinosaur digs. Okay, so what are we going to have? Do we think something carnivorous or stegosaurus? Should we have some stegosaurs? Yeah, I reckon small to medium, alone, small. Saber-toothed tigers, woolly rhinos. There's too much choice. That is genuinely the problem in this. You spend ages trying to work out what you want. We'll have some stegosaurus. I'm feeling capricious. So, an electrified chain link fence. Now what we have to do is we have to put this one back from the path, because otherwise, as I say, the guests, being absolute and total cretins, will electrocute themselves on it. Stegosaurus, play zone. Has that show started yet? No. Oh, the sharks are ill. That's why they're having to cure all these sharks, because they're poorly. You can get. I don't know if I've got it yet. There's a. Yeah, no, I have got tank filters now. Tank filters are very useful. In fact, I am going to put one down. Certainly there. And another one there. It doesn't mean I'll have to redirect the paths, but that's not a problem really. Because yeah, tank filters just stop them getting all mucky and filthy. Because otherwise, yeah, your animals start getting sick. That tiger shark's thrashing around, and that's because it's ill. So okay, we were getting some Stegosaurus, weren't we? Bum. Scientist training is now available. This is a good thing because we're about to put down something that needs scientists. In fact, we are going to put down a dinosaur recovery team, which is, well, it's basically the team that kind of worked a bit in Jurassic Park, and then some scientists there to monitor the eggs, because excuse me, good lord, dinosaurs start as eggs, as you might expect. And then they evolve into proper dinosaurs. Kids, if you're listening, that's not how evolution works. It doesn't just start with an egg and then you evolve. Well, not for human mortals anyway. So let's just do a path around here so we know where our guests are going to be walking. Right. Okay, so we basically now got to wait for these eggs to hatch. Now it should just take a few cycles. Well, yes, whilst the old scientists consider them. Yes, I'm half expecting David Attenborough to turn up at some point. Because, you know, we won awards, major awards, I'm going to say. After this, we're going to have to let it run for a little bit just to get a bit of cashing, because we are now getting a bit cash poor. I could put up the prices. I mean, we have got dinosaurs, so I suppose I could bump up the entrance fee by, yeah, $1.50. Okay. Oh, right, all the rubbish is gone. I mean, the bin's full, but all the rubbish has gone, so that's good. Right, these are very profitable. Look at that. These are profit doing awfully well over here. How's our little gift shop doing? behind the dinosaur place. Yeah, making 348. I'll replace that with a proper gift shop, I think, when I can. Right. Come on, we need a show. Where are you going? You go to the show tank. Yeah, you are going to the show tank. Right, I'm going to put you there and we're going to watch this show. Because I could zoom in, but it highlights how bad the graphics are. But yeah, no, we'll watch it from that direction, I think. So he's going to summon in those orcas. Hopefully we should get a few guests. Because at the moment these are losing us a bloody fortune. So yeah, so the orcas should come in now. Yes, there we go. We have a little fanfare and this note up here, and the gate opens, and then they come through. So yeah, so this is basically. I'm not going to do a commentary on this. I'm sure you can provide your own commentary because, frankly, I don't commentate on. Oh look, they're waving. They're waving. This is a good thing. We don't have any visitors, but they're waving. It's always a good start. Right, the Stegosauruses have hatched as well. Okay, well I can probably deal with the Stegosauruses while we're watching the show in the background. So. They want grass, they want dirt. Grass. Bit of grass there. They want dirt. Now, the dinosaurs, particularly the bigger ones, do this thing where they trample terrain and knock over trees, it is genuinely stupidly irritating. So basically, what I always do is do a little sort of island, and put all the trees and stuff they want on that, because otherwise it gets stupid, because you spend half your time otherwise just replacing bits of land and bits of tree. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Too much fresh still. Yeah, I don't know whose idea it was to make that a thing that happens, but whoever it was probably deserves shooting, because it's just stupid when they got this rubble everywhere and you have to constantly go around and replace it. Right, so they want foliage. What do you like? You like lepidodendron trees. Do you have that? So those are watching conifers as well. Yeah, so this is what I do basically, just dump it all on there, and then they can't trample it, but well, they want more animals of the same type, so they can get onto that. Right, okay, look, oh my goodness, we have show. Look, there's all these people coming to the show. This is great. I think this is the most people I've ever had in any of my shows ever, so this is really good. This is going really well. Yeah, you see, our profit is now, well, we're not quite in profit, but we're getting there. We'll see. If we fill these grandstands consistently, I might put in another one. I think I can fit one more in at the end. That people will be able to see the old whales doing their business on. I should point out, I in no way condone the use of animals in shows. I do think it's an abhorrent thing, but for the purposes of gameplay, I put it on the same level as, you know, playing Call of Duty or something. You know, I don't advocate shooting sprees either. But in games, you know, there's a clear distinction between what's real and what isn't. I know some people, I know the media basically thinks that anyone who plays games doesn't know the difference. But the media are, and always have been, towards this, idiots. So media, if you're watching, representatives of the media, look, just get off your high horses for once in a while, frankly. Because, yeah, it's all good fun. It is all good fun, and you're just spoiling everyone's. You're raining on everyone's parade. Right, I'm just gonna make some happiness for the lions, because I'm now a bit worried the lions are going to take over the zoo, to be honest, because so many of them. And yeah, we're going to replace these with caves now, because they prefer caves. Cats, big cats and bears prefer caves to live in. So, you know, all those caves they're living on the savannah. I mean, it is a bit ridiculous, but yeah. So, okay, well that show went well. We almost made a profit on it. In fact, we were only minus $36.50. And now we've got dinosaurs down here. I should think it'll shoot up. Willow, yeah, we're doing well on the old research. Let's see, we're getting oh, we've got gorillas coming up now. You get sort of bonus points for putting in endangered animals like the white tigers and things. That gives you a more animals and objects. Oh, I tell you, we've got sea lions now. Sea lions. Let's see what we've got. Hippopotami. I sang that last night. A bold hippopotamus. No, copyright. Don't do that. Don't do that. Mavis. Yeah. You do get velociraptors in this. They're quite fun. They definitely always savage things. We could probably do a mixed exhibit, couldn't we? Whereby you have a big tank and a on-land bit. That was one of the things this did do quite well. It did allow you to do that. So so should we have some penguins? Yeah, let's have some penguins. Everyone likes penguins, right? Right? No, just me? Oh, fine then. Okay, well, we're gonna have penguins. That's my executive decision. And the penguins are gonna live. This is where I'm gonna get clever, you see. Not very clever, but you know, clever-ish. Have I just put that across a path? Yes, I have. Ignore that bit I just said about being clever. I'm not going to be clever at all. I'm going to put that across a path. So we are going to have a little... No, in fact, we're not going to do that at all. That is a lie, and a heinous one at that. We're going to have a little fence. Wait, I can't... I thought they're in the concrete and glass one, these ones. I like these ones. I don't know why. I've got a little thing about those ones. Okay, I thought when they opened up, everything opened up, but that's fine. So you can't be used to contain animals. Okay, we're going to go for a little mini iron bar fence for the penguins. So yeah, because the penguins don't jump very often, they're not rock hoppers. So we're going to have a little a low fence for them, so the guests get a better view. I mean, of course, the actual game mechanics doesn't make any difference, but it's a personal thing, you know. I happen to think it's a nice thing to do for me. So, penguins, so they are gone through. Oh no, I was going to let cash come in, wasn't I? Okay, we'll do penguins and then we'll let cash come in, because penguins always bring you a fortune. They actually work in banks as well on their off days. If they're not at the zoo, they're working in banks. Financial crisis entirely down to a single troop of Adelie penguins. Just saying, you know. So you and you are penguins. Huh? Right, they want snow, salt. Okay, they want salt water. So this is where the tank bits come in. So we're going to get clever now. We're going to put in a tank here. Now they always want absolutely flipping tons of water, which I suppose you would expect. I mean, they are penguins. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically fill this now with water. No, oh, hang on, there's a bit that's not covered in it yet. There we go. Tank 12. So tank 12, we're going to lower the base so it's a bit deeper, and then we're going to put the wall up. And you see we get this thing along the edge. Well, that means they can get in and out. We're also going to put a tank filter in here. Because it's theirs, they're going to be officially made responsible for that. So if they don't look after it, well, you know, tough titties. So, Emperor Penguin. Oh, you see, that was perfect. That doesn't happen very often when you get it perfectly right first time. But it did then, so I'm happy. Right, we're going to have, so they want some rocks, so we'll put some sort of decorative rocks with a sort of backdrop down here. Oh, great, it's not quite long enough. Okay, no, that's fine. We'll put them on there. More rocks still, a little Arctic rock there. No, that doesn't look very fitting. Penguins don't really have those, do they? More rocks still. Okay, I think I can put underwater rocks, and I think they like those, yeah. Not enough shelters, so shelters, they like icy caves. We don't have icy caves yet. They like regular caves, temporary. Okay, it's gonna be concrete ones just until I get icy caves. Oh, they don't like the Isle Rock. And then they complain when I remove it, because that makes total sense. You don't like the ocean floor rock. Do you like that rock? No, you don't like that rock. Alright, well, I guess we're going to put all the rocks on land then. More rocks, yeah. No, put that on our path. Exhibit is well suited. Okay, they will start breeding again. They're another one that breeds like the clappers, which is as opposed to breeding with the clap, which is a wholly different matter, and I'm not even sure penguins suffer from it. So, oh yeah, here we go. Look, oh yeah, we're making a profit on the show now. This is good. We're making 180 quid off the profit. That is good. So, Stegosaurus is they're doing all right. How are the sharks getting on here? Are they feeling up to eating anyone yet? I think. Got a lady in there. Oh, her favourite animal is a shark, so you know she's not. If she's not palatable to a load of hungry tiger sharks, then nothing wrong with. No, they seem. Oh, maybe they've all got indigestion or something. Sharks suffer from indigestion, right? They have Gaviscon, right? Gaviscon for sharks. Right. So, dinosaur recovery team haven't been called out yet, which is fortunate. Right, we are now pretty much just sitting and waiting. I want to see. Let's see how are we doing? We've got a zoo rating of 81, which isn't bad. Net income. Oh, that's not good. Zoo value. Oh, my zoo value is quite high. Okay. Zoo awards, zoo graphs. Okay, no. I think this is going all right, broadly speaking. I think I know. Oh, bloody hell! Why the massive peak in donations in June? What happened there? Okay, not going to complain, but still. Okay, well our profit is going up. This is a good thing. There is a net up and then down, but then back up again. So that's alright. Right, we have a baby penguin now. Baby penguins are one of the babies that are so small that you can barely see the little thing. Yeah, he's just gone down there. I've just seen him. Yeah, there he is. Little tiny little speck of a thing there. Right. Oh, show's starting again. I like shows because they bring in a lot of money. So yeah, so Star Wars Saturdays / Star Wars Saturday on Sunday, depending on when I get around to doing it. We're going for Star Wars Empire at War this week, by special request. For those of you familiar with it, it's control the galaxy, run everything, yada yada, battle phase. It's all right. It's not fantastic, but it's all right. It does, you know. So we shall be doing that tomorrow / Sunday. I don't know what time that'll be yet, so keep an eye out on the old Twitter feed. I should probably put a link to the Twitter feed on the page actually, because at the moment there isn't one. So keep an eye out for that, and I shall try and notify you, or follow if you're a Twitch user. Follow me, follow the channel, and it should notify you whenever I put in an appearance. Walker 2 is injured, so can't make the show. Oh, well, that was the shortest show in history because it didn't happen. Apparently I keep buffering. Apparently I have buffering problems. Sorry about that. I don't know what that is. Let me just quickly tab out and check my settings. I don't know why that should be. Nope, no idea why that is, I'm afraid. Okay. Well, we shall. Sorry if that keeps happening. It might do occasionally. I might need to have a fiddle around with the settings. I do have a Twitch stream open. I know. One of the viewers is in fact me, and I realise that makes me sound awfully egotistical. But I do have a screen open on my Xbox that shows me that it is working. Oh, it's not my problem apparently. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. If it's other people's problems, I'm completely alright with that. Yeah, oh, I was going to say something deep and insightful then. Well, none of us believe that, but I was going to say something anyway. There's the little baby penguin. Look at him. Look how tiny that little stupid thing is. It's a little sort of speck. There we go. Go in a bit. Yeah, they make a weird honking noise when you click on them. It's like a clown car. Hang on. Yeah, I know you heard that. Yeah, you might have done. If you turn the volume up, you'll hear that, because I turned the volume right down so you can hear my voice. Because the music in this isn't very interesting, as opposed to whatever. What was it I played last week? What was it I played last? Oh, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the music in that was slightly better than this. To be honest, in this you find yourself just humming the theme tune. Whoever composed that is a genius of the level of Beethoven and Mozart. They really are. Oh, we might have shark shelters now. Do they like? I think they like. It was. I think it's the under. No, they don't like those ones. It's underwater caves they like. I think. You get new things every quarter. So I am now coming up to the end of another quarter. So hopefully I should get something else new. Stegosaurus is doing alright. They're still complaining they haven't got enough people. I was going to let them populate themselves, but actually, if they're still no, we're going to save money. That's what we're doing. This is what happens. This is what happens when I don't use that bloody cheat. I get lost in the money. Because it's basically just a sandbox mode when you put that on. Right, you are still very profitable, all of you. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you up 50p each, because why not? You see, you can't charge for the toilets, which if you live in Britain these days is very unusual, because you cannot go to a train station without being charged 30p for a pee, which is a very silly thing. But one that. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out where the gate is to get into the penguin enclosure. Oh, okay. No wonder the penguins are complaining about food. They can't actually. Zookeepers can't get into the exhibit. Okay, we'll just move that gate over there. Right. Zookeepers. Where are the zookeepers? You are not a zookeeper. You like should be. You are now in the lion enclosure. Nope, they're not interested at all in the person I've just dumped in there. Oh, Jesus. I remember when lions had spirit. You know, they'd eat, whatever it was that had been dropped in on them. Horses are doing well, moosies are doing well. Zookeeper, where are you? You need to feed penguins. Or is it going to start dying? There you are. What are you doing? You're raking up poo. No, you're not. You're feeding penguins. Feeding penguin poo. Right, how's our profit go? Oh, we've got the highest zoo rating we've ever achieved now. This is good. Wait, what? I hope that's just because it's the beginning of November, because it's still showing as 85 over here, which, yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Happy now. Not panicked at all. Yeah, I can probably push that up by a whole dollar, I think. So we have 262 guests and more lions, because apparently we can never have enough lions. Might have to start selling some lions soon, because they're doing this thing again. They're obsessed, the randy little gits. Oh, we have the orchestra. How's that doing? Yeah, still making a nice profit. This is good. Oh, whale football. Now, why hasn't whale football caught on? Or Flipabble, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? But yeah, and I'd watch that. You see, I don't watch football. I'm not a football fan. I think the whole lot of it is a load of nonsense and flabby asses walking around kicking a ball. But I'd watch whale football or whale ball. You just need to come into the rules. Yeah, if anyone's got any suggested rules for whale Flipabble, then not flippable whales. Flippable whales are a whole different thing. That's quite a nice thing to say. Flippable what? Flippable. Can't say it anymore. Flippable whales. Flippable whales. That's what we want. Somebody make whales flippable. If there's any scientists watching, I want flippable whales by Monday morning. Yeah, just give me flippable whales. That's an order, frankly. If I ever become a sort of Tony Stark SC, that's the first thing I'm asking my people to give me is flippable whales. Flip, flip, or flippable whale flippers. Flip. Sorry, my head is exploding now. Flippable. No, that thing that I've just talked about, that'd be brilliant. The whales could swim upside down. That's the way it works. You just flip over flip over the flippers, and then they can makes the flippable flipper whales flippable. Sorry, I think I'm having a nervous breakdown. I'm fine, don't worry. I'm not about to break into tears. Oh, no more flippable. Right, no. I've got half a bottle of port in my wardrobe. That's why. I wish I could say I started it, and that's why I'm saying flippable whales, but it really that would be lying. So yeah, no more flippable whales. So yeah, it kind of gets a bit dull when you're waiting for money to come in. To be honest, how are we doing time wise? I'm recording this one, so it's basically a race against time. Do I finish this first, or do I run out of hard drive space first? I might need to get another hard drive. I shall be putting it on YouTube, so if you have to disappear at any point, I shall understand, and I shall put it on YouTube. I might edit out the things. You see, we're gradually making money, but it's not enough. So, what do we need? We probably need a proper gift shop, really, don't we? Or something. Have we got a proper gift shop? Yeah, we have. Here we go. A proper gift shop. Oh, 600, that's affordable. Yeah, we can splash out on a proper gift shop, I think. I'm going to move this base just so I can have a gift shop there, I think. It's an aesthetic choice, and everyone who knows me will tell you what an aesthete I am. Oh no, sorry, it's what an aesthete I am. Okay, so there we go. We've got a gift shop there. So we can get rid of the little gift stand now. No, that's a guest. You can't sell her. I'm not going to have one of those dinosaur recovery teams, actually. That'll save a bit of money, because I don't think there's much of a chance of the Stegosaurus escaping. Yeah, dinosaurs do massive dumps. That's one thing you learn from this game. You know, Jurassic Park would never have worked in real life, because they'd have spent the whole time cleaning up poo. The entire island would have just collapsed into the sea. We're looking forward to the new Jurassic Park. Or the Jurassic World, they're calling it, isn't it? I'm a bit dubious myself, but there are worse things they could have done with it. So yeah, what else has happened this week? What other fascinating and interesting things have happened? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, we have a baby whale. When did that happen? Baby flippable whale. Wonderful. I like baby whales. Baby whales are cute until they rip you in half. No more baby penguins. Line 4's given birth. Yeah, there are now too many lions in this place. They're going to start complaining in a minute that there's not enough room in the exhibit. In which case, I'll start selling them, which would also bring in a bit of money. So, right, more animals and objects. That should be everything now, I think. Well, the big one is blue whales. Oh, we get sperm whales now. just dump a sperm whale in with the penguins, but I think they frown upon that. Giant squid, manta rays, Herrerasaurus. Yeah, they're getting rid of the dinosaur at the Natural History Museum, aren't they? See, fascinating thing. That whale is that whale. You see, that's a flippable whale. Oh, it's been unflipped now. Yeah, no, they're getting rid of the dinosaur, Dippy the Diplodocus, and replacing it with the whale skeleton that is at the moment in the mammal gallery, which is an interesting choice, but I can't say I disagree. I don't think there's much grounds for complaint, really. See, the gift shop sells more things. So basically you can have 4 things. It's a massive gift shop in which you can buy zoo t-shirts, stuffed pandas, plastic animals and colouring books. Sounds like most gift shops I've been in. Same 4 pieces of tat. Gift shop tat. There's something special about gift shop tat, isn't there? It's just you don't get gift shop tat anywhere really, apart from gift shops, which is natural. Particularly zoo gift shops. Zoo gift shops are worse. They're sort of full of trite sort of books on, you know, animal behaviour written by Nigel from the local garage, and yeah, no, I can't say zoo gift shops are massively useful. Right, okay, well we're running out of money, so what I might do, I'm kind of finding this, it's difficult to make this one entertaining, really, so I'm just waiting for money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another exhibit, and then I might call it a night, because I do have a couple of other things I might do. I might do another recording, actually, after this. I might do a very quick recording. I bought the other day, I got a really cheap copy of Assassin's Creed Unity. I wasn't going to get it because it was obviously because it's so glitchy and awful, or the rumour is it's so glitchy and awful, that I didn't think it was worth it. But I did in the end buy this thing because it was just so cheap. It was one of those ones that, well, even if it only gives me a couple of hours of fun, it might be worth it. So what I might do is, because this hasn't gone on for the 2 hours I usually schedule, I'll do one more exhibit on this, and then I will try and get that working on my Xbox. Whether I can do that or not, I don't know, but I shall try. The thing I'm more worried about is getting the voice working, because I think I'll put it through the Xbox headset, and those things are bloody awful. And I don't have another mic I can plug in. So we'll fill this little grass space between the show and the gift shop with something. It'll be an animal, and it is going to be, what's our executive decision on what is it going to be? Ostriches, kangaroos, Kenya. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I don't know what to do really. This is always the problem. This is always how it goes. Oh, I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. I'm going to break the rule. I'm going to break the rule. And we are going to cheat. But we're going to cheat in a cool and indescribably nice fashion. And we are going to, no, that's the other way around. We are going to have, we are going to have these things. Now, to do this, I need to do that. I need to call that exhibit that. I need to get deciduous floor. No, I'm not going to give prizes for if you guess right, because there will be, well, there might be some people watching who know what I'm about to do and recognise the cheat, but there also might not be. Might be some who don't. We're going to have unicorns. We're going to have unicorns. 2 little unicorns. We're exhibiting 10 diverse species. I'm surprised they didn't give me the unicorn prize for exhibiting unicorns, which tend to be a rarity in most zoos, certainly in Britain. But But yeah, unicorns. Aren't unicorns lovely? Wish I was a unicorn. Could be a happy, skippy uniform, which would make a difference from being the miserable get I am. It's feeling crowded by too many guests, but you know, not really worried. Rocks, foliage, yada yada. What trees do you like? Japanese maple. These are Japanese unicorns. So yeah, you Japanese like a bit of bonsai. Yeah, a bit of a tremble in your aspens. I had that once, but I went to the doctors and it was better for a while. Oh, and cherry. It's Japan. Let's have some cherry trees, don't you? Rocks and shelters is what they want. So yeah. So I think yeah. So basically, this was Zoo Tycoon. It's a great game if you can get it really cheap for oh, more baby horses. You can get it really cheap on Amazon and things. You can get the complete collection for about I think it's about £6, which is quite yeah. You see, we're bankrupt now. So yeah, you can get it for really cheap. And it'll work on pretty much any machine. I mean, this is a fairly modern-ish laptop, and it'll work on this. So I would say yeah, if you can get it, do, because it's a good little thing to knock around on. Good little thing to knock around on. Yes, and if any of you are watching and do buy it or do have it already, please show me your zoos. Give me things that I can look at and say, ah, that's someone's zoo, because I would be very surprised if your zoos aren't better than mine, especially given that they're usually cheap. So yeah, so that was Zoo Tycoon. I will try and stream something else for a little bit now. It'll probably be Assassin's Creed, maybe Inquisition or something, I don't know. Yeah, I'll try and stream that. The voice on that will be awful because I'll have to put it through my Xbox controller, I think. Because I don't think you can stream on one console and talk through another. Which is a shame, because if it was, I could put it through the computer, because the computer microphone seems to be alright for this sort of thing. It's not great, but it's alright. So, we'll do a final tour, a final visit to everything. So we got the lovely Stegosauruses, Nigel and Marjorie. That's Nigel, that's Marjorie. They're all very well. The orca whales, of course, Shamu, Harrison and Bruce. The 4 tiger sharks, Doris, Doreen, Maureen and Mavis. The 3 mooses, yeah, that are called Matthew, Mark, Luke, and it's that snowbell tree there that's called John, just to finish off the old Trinity. I say the old Trinity, that's not a Trinity at all. The chimpanzees, there are 7 of those, so they're called, they're the 7 dwarfs. It's Sneezy, Bashful, War Criminal, Dave, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch. That's the ones. Yeah, for the wild horses, Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan in Xanadu did Kublai Khan a pleasure dome decree. Yeah. Oh, that fence is falling apart, so the lions are going to escape in a minute. That could be interesting. From the 4,956 lions we now have, as opposed to the 3 we started with, it's good night. They're going to sing us out with the Circle of Life. And from the penguins, I think all that I can say is which is the noise they make when you click on them. So, finishing us off with the Circle of Life, it's the lions in whatever I call the Lions of Chiswick. Yeah, it's the Lions of Chiswick with the Circle of Life. On the day we arrive on this planet, and blinking step into the sun, there's more to be seen than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. Oh, it's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. And the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the end.